Rosie finally gave birth after being 2 weeks overdue. She gave birth on my birthday, which is great. She had a little boy. His name is Eddie Rose, after my late grandpa. Her labor and delivery was very quick and very easy, textbook. And he stood up within probably 30 minutes, and we got them moved into this stall so we could keep an eye on them. And I noticed throughout the day he kept breathing with his mouth open and kept making these snorty noises. So I just became increasingly concerned as the day went on about his breathing. He appeared to be nursing. He seemed to be getting some milk, and he has been active and playful. We had our llama specialist vet, Dr. Walker, come out Sunday morning, the day after he was born, and confirm that he has what's called Choanal Atresia on one side of his nose. So he can breathe out of one nostril, but the other one is completely blocked by bone. So we don't know what caused this. It is thought to have possibly a genetic factor of two recessive genes coming together, but it is also thought that maybe there is an environmental cause that can happen during the pregnancy that can cause this defect. So we aren't really sure. Neither of these llamas that were bred had it in their bloodlines. So we really have no idea. It could be environmental or genetic. Dr. Walker said that since he has one nostril open, that she didn't see the need to euthanize. He doesn't have any other problems, no heart murmur, nothing else that we can tell is wrong. And he seems happy. He bounces around. He does breathe with his mouth open to assist in getting him air. She thinks he might be able to survive just fine. He will probably be small, and he will probably tire easily, may not be as active as other llamas, and he will probably have a harder time breathing when it's hot outside. So we always have to make sure we have fans going and he can get out of the sun.
What is Rosie doing?
So Rosie, she likes to hum a lot. When she is stressed or uncomfortable, she does a lot of humming. Normally she's a very quiet llama, so she doesn't like being locked away from her friends. But since he is brand new, since Eddie was just born, we wanted to keep him in a stall to keep an eye on him and her anyways, to make sure they can develop a good bond. And and make sure that they're both doing okay and there are no other problems we need to keep an eye on. So for now they're staying in a stall, but we'll probably start letting them out, at least during the day, pretty soon, and just see how it goes. And she should reduce her humming at that point. Dr. Walker has not had a case of choanal atresia where one side is open. Usually when they have choanal atresia, both sides are closed. And at that point, the most humane thing to do is to euthanize, because they cannot breathe while they're eating, and they typically won't nurse because they can't breathe. So this is her first case with one side open, and so it's going to be a wait and see thing for both of us to see how he grows, how he tolerates this. He doesn't know any different. He has never had both sides of his nose working, so So he just thinks that this is normal.
What about surgery to fix his nose?
There is a surgery that I know the Ohio State Veterinary Hospital has sometimes performed on Cria with this condition, but Dr. Walker did not recommend it. It can cause more problems and even death. It's a very painful procedure that might not help at all.
Letting a baby out?
Yeah. You better follow. Want him to get too hot, okay? It's really hot out today. We don't want him to get too hot, so we just wanted him to stretch his legs, okay?